what that means. Tonight we're taking next weather into your neighborhood.
The city of Huntington Beach has an awesome farmers market every Tuesday night on Main Street.
And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is live in Surf City with a big cool down to tell you about in your next weather. Hi, Dani.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Mom. That's exactly right. I'm getting ready for a little bit of shopping here because this farmer's market literally has anything you can think of. And when I think about farmer's markets, I think about summer. And boy, it has been feeling like summer outside. I want to jump right to your weather. Today was another day where we saw temperatures in the 80s and the 90s for our inland communities. It was a different story out here in areas like Huntington Beach. We had the marine layer clouds that kept things a little bit cooler out here. We saw temperatures in the 60s. So going into tonight, it really is lovely outside right now. We're looking at temperatures in the 50s and clouds are going to take over. Now tomorrow, everyone is going to feel a change outside. We're done with the heat. Our valley communities are going to see temperatures starting in the 50s, climbing into the 70s. And that's a big change, 15 degrees cooler than what we saw today. So tomorrow, it's going to feel 15 degrees cooler out there. We're done with the heat. We're looking at 70s in the valleys in the Inland Empire. Also in Los Angeles and Orange counties and here in Huntington Beach, we're going to be looking at highs in the 60s. So let me bring you guys back out here. This right here is a look at Surf City nights. And we've got Main Street shut down. And you know when Main Street in Huntington Beach is shut down, we're talking business. This farmer's market does mean business. We're lining the streets, and the beautiful thing is all of these booths that you see, these are all local vendors. We've got local farmers. We've got jewelry. We've got fresh cut flowers. Look at that kettle corn that you're seeing right there. Yeah, we're taking a little stroll. This is just the beginning of the farmers market. And on top of that, we also have live music, and we've got these streets bustling with people. And I think the beautiful thing is, I mean, it's just such a beautiful night. We're right just a little bit away from the ocean. You can smell the ocean right now, and it's just around sunset. So Pat and Juan, coming up, we have a lot to talk about. It's a big cool down in your next weather, but also we want to talk about what makes this farmer's market so special. That's coming up next in your weather in your neighborhood. Sending things back to you guys.
Well, it certainly looks special, Dani. And yes, Juan and I did notice the kettle corn.
Oh, yeah.
Exhibit.
Looks so good.
Yeah, smells so good.
I bet. Okay. We'll see you in a bit.
We're taking our next weather on the road tonight to Huntington Beach.
Oh, yeah. Meteorologist Dani Ruberti is at the Surf City Nights Farmers Market. So what's the weather like right now? I see you having fun out there, Dani.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I want you to be here with me. This is amazing. Hey, let's take a stroll down Main Street because there's everything. You can see right over here, we've got fresh fruits, we've got fresh veggies. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'll grab this. Thank you so much. Is this, oh my gosh, it's a special sweet orange. We're going to try it. Thank you guys so much. And I think the beautiful thing is everything that you see down the street, you guys, it's all local. So this is supporting local businesses. It's not just fruits, veggies, and flowers, but you're also seeing live music. So this is a fun place to bring your family and your friends. Now I want to pop right over here. Come on over because I've got my eyes on something over here at the farmer's market. It's Surf City Nights. And look at this. We've got eggs, and you know nowadays eggs are prime real estate. I want to introduce you to Jose over here. Jose, I love this. I'm looking at these eggs. I have my eye on them. How fresh are they?
They have 2 days.
Okay. Okay, 2 days. And how long have you been here at this farmer's market? It's a special place.
Yeah, I've been here about 13 years.
Okay.
In this place. Yeah, it's an amazing market.
That's amazing. 13 years. Thank you so much. Because when you're here for 13 years, that says a lot. Now, it's a beautiful night to be out here at the farmer's market. I want to get you ready for your weather, because it has been gorgeous the past couple of days, but we have big changes on the way. So as you can see in the valleys, we're going to see what I call some weather whiplash. We're going from the 90s today to the 70s later this week, and everybody is going to feel a change outside going into tomorrow. So this is a look at what's next. We're done with the heat. We're going to start cooling down going into our Wednesday, and a big change, the marine layer is rolling back in, our old friend, the marine layer. And then this is going to take us into the next couple of days with the chance for rain. So I want to bring up our rain chances map. This is not a big chance, but by the end of this upcoming weekend, we are tracking a storm that could bring us a chance for some light rain, cooler temperatures and clouds. We'll keep a close eye on that for you. Doesn't look to be a big rainmaker, but let's back things up. Let's get you ready for tomorrow. We're looking at a day that starts with clouds. The marine layer is back. It's going to push a little bit further inland, and it's going to be a little bit more extensive. We're going to start the day in the 50s, and we're going to end the day in the 70s. I mean, what a change from the past couple of days when it's been feeling like summer outside. So we're going to be looking at 70s for folks in the valleys. In the Inland Empire, we've got upper 70s out there, low 70s in Los Angeles and Orange counties, and right here along the beaches, we're going to be looking at 60s. So it's going to be really beautiful. Temperatures getting closer to average for this time of the year. So as you take a look at our next 7 days, a cooling trend will be starting, and this is going to take us into the rest of the week. We're looking at 60s in Los Angeles and Orange counties by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with a chance for rain on Sunday. In the valleys, we're down to the 70s tomorrow. Remember, today we were in the 80s and 90s. We're talking about a 15-degree drop. And once we get to later this week, we're looking at 60s and 70s. Inland Empire, we'll look at the 70s tomorrow. We'll continue cooling. Marine layer clouds each morning, so gray starts with sunshine in the afternoon. We're looking at a nice start to the weekend, and then we'll look at that chance for some light rain going into our Sunday. So Juan, Pat, it's so much fun out here, and there's so much more that I want to show you because we're talking fresh flowers. And here's the thing, it's a free event to bring your family, listen to music, bring your pets. I've been holding on to this beautiful blood orange for the last 3 minutes, so we're going to check some things out for you in just a little bit.
Okay, we're so happy you showed us the eggs. That's a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, right? Woo!
All right, see you again, Dani. Well, it's time for next weather in your neighborhood.
And tonight we're hitting Main Street, Surf City, USA for food, fun, and entertainment at the Farmers Market.
And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is having a lot of fun and tracking a big cool down in our next weather. Dani?
Yes, Pat. Well, that's exactly right. We're having too much fun at the farmers market. Hey, and I'm going to keep exploring. You guys want to follow me down here? I mean, all of Main Street is completely blocked off, and it's for Surf City Nights, which is a certified farmers market in Huntington Beach. It's so beautiful outside right now. We've got some sunshine. It feels nice. And it's not just fruits, veggies, eggs, but look, we've got cookies here. And these are all local vendors that you're seeing right now. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. And we've got families that are rolling by. Hello, everyone. Okay, there's some delicious beef jerky that we've got over there. And I want to bring you right over here. We're going to keep rocking and rolling, moving and grooving. We've got Oma over here, and this all caught my eye because I love charcuterie. I'm Italian, and so I wanted to come over here. These are the most beautiful charcuterie boards, wood designs. Oma, I want to ask you, how special is this farmers market?
Oh my God, it's probably my favorite place to work at. I love this place. It's next to the beach. You can't go wrong.
How long have you been working here?
Been here about 9 months. Yeah.
That's incredible. The most beautiful pieces here, you guys. It's lovely. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take a step out here because we've got changes on the way, you guys. Mother Nature is going to bring us those changes. So I want to talk about it because it's been feeling like summer the past couple of days. Not for long. So the summer heat is going to be done. We're going from the 90s today down to highs in the 70s later this week. So we're calling it a little bit of weather whiplash. Let's talk about what's next. We're done with this summer-like heat. We've got a marine layer rolling in, and it's going to be a little bit more extensive, big cool down. And on top of that, you guys, we're tracking a chance for rain. So a little bit of everything. We're taking a look at our rain chances map, and you can see by the time we get to Sunday, just a little pop. So this is not expected to be a big rainmaker, but we've got it on our radar. We always like to keep you updated with what's next. So a slight chance for rain Sunday going into Monday. But before getting to that, we're staying dry. Here's the thing. You might notice each and every morning, a little bit of drizzle out there, and that's because the marine layer, it's rolling in late tonight into early tomorrow morning. It's going to push into some of our valleys. It's going to make for a great start, and we could squeeze some drizzle, some light rain out of those clouds, and then we'll get sunshine in the afternoon. Some of us are really going to struggle to clear, and overall, it's going to feel 15 degrees cooler than today. Highs tomorrow, 70s. So we were in the 80s and 90s today. We're talking 70s going into tomorrow. Temperatures closer to average for this time of the year. Low 70s in Los Angeles and Orange counties. Look, we're talking upper 60s in the San Fernando Valley, the San Gabriel Valley, 70s in the Inland Empire. Closer to the beaches, like right here in Huntington Beach, we're going to see that marine layer. It's going to keep things a little bit cooler. in the 60s. So let's take a look at the next 7 days. The cooling trend continues on. So all aboard and buckle up. We're talking highs in the 60s all the way through Friday. 70s turn to 60s. And then a beautiful start to the weekend with the chance for rain on Sunday. In the valleys, we'll see 70s tomorrow, 15 degrees cooler than today. And then we'll continue to drop slowly but surely. It's still going to be mild, still going to be close to average. We'll see morning clouds, afternoon sunshine, and then a good looking weekend, at least the start of it. More clouds by Sunday with the chance for rain in the Inland Empire. 70s turning to 60s later this week. And then you can see for our beaches, we're looking at 60s. And then we're going to be looking at that chance for drizzle with a lot of clouds out there each and every day. So a beautiful night for the farmers market. Pat, Juan, I got to tell you, it's wonderful to bring your family. There's music, there's food, everything you can think of. For now, though, I'm going to send things back to you.
All right, Dani, thanks so much.
Well, tonight's next in your neighborhood weather takes us to Surf City Nights Farmers Market on Main Street in Huntington Beach. And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is there live. Dani, folks are going to need a coat tonight because it's a bit cloudy and cool. I could tell by how your hair is a little windy.
Yes, I know. I know, Pat, it is. It is feeling a little bit like that. And I got to tell you, at the farmers market here, we've got the sun shining right now, but they know how to do a farmers market in Huntington Beach, and it is bustling here for Surf City Nights. Take a look behind me. We are back to the front. Hello, everyone. And everyone's so friendly here. I love Huntington so much. So we're back to the kettle corn. We've got roasted elote corn. We're walking down here. These are all vendors that are local. And I think that's what's really special about this. Everything, it's from fresh farms. We've got fresh flowers. We've got folks working to bring smiles to people's faces. So I want to come over here. This is Susie, the manager of Surf City Nights. And Susie, I'm so happy to talk to you. Thank you for everything tonight. I know that you live here in this neighborhood. I want to know what is so special about this neighborhood, or what do you love about this place?
You know, Huntington Beach is a very special place. I've been here for a long time. My child's here, my mother's here. I have a business here. I manage the market. This market is put on by the Downtown Merchants Association along with the city of Huntington Beach. We've been doing this since 2009, and we're here every Tuesday, and it's so family friendly. We have kids, dogs, music. It's just a great neighborhood for everybody.
Thank you for everything tonight. And I love that you mentioned it's family friendly, because you can just see all the families behind me, and what a wonderful night to be out here with your family. I want to talk about the weather because it's getting a little bit chilly out here. I'm so happy that I've got my jacket on. But it's going to feel a little bit cooler over the coming days. For our inland communities, it was not cool out there today. We were in the low 90s, but we are going from the low 90s to the 70s later this week. And actually, that cooling is going to start going into tomorrow. So let's talk about what's next. We're done with this summer-like heat. Changes tomorrow. It's going to feel about 15 degrees cooler out there. The marine layer is going to be back, and we're also going to see the chance for rain. So I'm tracking a storm. It's moving through late this weekend, so Sunday into Monday. Most of that rain is going to be in Northern California, but we're going to get in on the tail end of it, a chance for rain Sunday going into Monday. Not a big rainmaker. Let's back things up and let's talk about tomorrow. It's going to feel cooler out there. We're going to start the day in the 50s, and then we're going to climb into the 70s. So we're not looking at 80s. We're not looking at 90s tomorrow. You're going to see in the Inland Empire mid to upper 70s. Some of our valleys, like the San Fernando Valley, the San Gabriel Valley, we're looking at highs in the 60s. We've got highs in the lower 70s in Los Angeles and in Orange counties. And in the beaches areas, like right here in Huntington Beach, we're going to see 60s out here. Now, keep in mind, tomorrow morning, marine layer is going to be thick, it's going to be deep, and it's going to push further into our valleys. Let's take a look at the next 7 days, because cooling continues going into our Friday. So we're going from 70s tomorrow down to the 60s in areas like Los Angeles and Orange counties once we get to Friday, and then a chance for rain later in the weekend. Everyone else is going to be seeing cooling with the chance for rain again Sunday going into Monday. So Pat, I'm going to leave this with you. This is family friendly. Scott, we're going to turn things around, because when you're walking down Main Street, Pat, this is your view. You've got a view of the pier, you've got a view of the ocean, and Pat, how blessed are we to call this home?
So beautiful. It really is nice, and it's really nice to see folks out there enjoying themselves and the weather that we're having right now.